Yeah, certainly. It was a good, old school, tough game of football. It had a bit of everything. It was, it was fast. It was two strong forward packs going at it, and I thought the sin bin really hurt us when Jack Hughes went to the bin and they scored that try down our right edge. And in saying that, boys showed a lot of guts and tenacity to stay in the fight. And 13-10 with still 5 minutes to go, we'll still in with a chance. But I thought they were really good Saints. We understand we need to get better as a playing group, especially in attack and certain things from a defensive point of view. But we're in a really good place at the moment. There's still a lot of football to be played, and we fully understand that we need to get better to win those big games, and we're on the right path.
I saw Justin Holbrook yesterday, and he said it was probably the toughest game he's ever been involved in. Do you take heart from that, the fact that you've pushed Saints all the way? Oh,
they're a quality football team, and we set high benchmarks as a club ourselves here, and it was a tough game. I'm sure Justin would admit that, and so do I. But we didn't get the end result, did we? And we strive to be the best, and we're certainly driven for success, and we've got to keep evolving and keep looking at ways to be better.
How have the squad reacted this week in training? Are they still up for the fight?
Yeah, very driven. We had a lot of players who took the defeat hard, rightly so, and I'd expect nothing different. And we're going to have to be really hard-nosed this week. Our attitude's got to be on guard from A1. Our attitude's got to be ready to go from minute 1 to minute 80. They're a dangerous team, and they've turned over a number of quality teams in Wakefield and Wigan, St Helens over the last 10 weeks, and we're going to have to be really desperate this week to get that winning feeling back.
What are London's strengths? What have we got to look out for?
Yeah, they score a number of tries off last plays and last play kicks, which we're going to have to be really on high alert, defending them. And the young fullback in Alex Walker's bobbing up all over the field and doing some good things for him. And they've got a forward pack who's really willing to work for each other and graft hard. But I've got a group of men who are really driven to get back to winning ways this week. And I'm expecting a real tough performance from our playing group.
Do you have to prepare differently for this one because of the travel that's involved? This is the longest you have to travel to an away game. Is there any different preparations? And also the pitch, synthetic pitch down in London. Do you have to prepare differently for this?
No, with the travel, it's pretty basic. We train on Friday, then we head down there and get on the bus and do what we need to do. And but in terms of rugby league, it's the game never changes. It's on a 100 by 68 metre pitch, and those dynamics don't change. But in terms of the way the ball bounces, that can vary. We understand that, and we're very fortunate that we've got a 3G pitch at our training pitch at Padgate where we can utilise and function with that really good. So no, we'll be up for the fight. We're going to be really desperate, and under no illusions are we treating this as a light game. This is going to be a real tough game, and we'll be picking our best 17 accordingly.
What about your team news then? How's Ben Murdoch doing for a score?
Yeah, Benny had his plantaris tendon snipped yesterday, so he's come through the operation really good. He's been in and around the boys today at training, so he shouldn't be too far away. But other than that, Chris Hill's out for 2 weeks.
How much of a loss is that?
Oh, it's always a loss when you lose your captain, and I thought he had his best game of the season last Friday. I thought he was outstanding, and but he's played a lot of football over the last 4 or 5 years. So I'd like to think we can use that as a positive, and he can be really fresh the back end of the season.
Luther Burrell, is he in contention this week again?
Yeah, we come into contention again. That's a good word again, isn't it? So we'll know more after training on Friday, but he's getting very close. He's fitting in really good to the playing group, and Yeah, so we'll know more, you know, later on in the week.
How is he though? Is he itching to get into it?
He's been
He's
tonguing to, you know, play for a little bit now,
Yeah.
but you know, we had to make sure that, you know, when that time arrives, it's, you know, it's right for our team, but also too right for Luther. So, you know, there's going to be times where, you know, it's going to feel strange to him, you could say, because he hasn't played this game for a long time, and you know, there's no pressure from our point of view to perform. He's going to make some, you know, mistakes along the way, but this, you know, it's part of our game about continual growth, and you know, I see so much more, you know, learning to do with Luther, and you know, that's going to come in spades going forward.
Do you have to guard the team against complacency? You've just played the top of the league, you're now playing the bottom of the league. Is there a tendency that some people might just drop off a bit? Have you just got to keep the interest up there?
Oh, we're filthy. We got beat last week, and you know, we're certainly not happy with, you know, losing to, you know, the competition leaders. And you know, our challenge now is to get back to winning ways, and you know, we don't go back-to-back losses here. We talk about, you know, getting back to winning ways, and I'm expecting a really strong performance this weekend.
And from your point of view, do you see that you've just got to put your best team out there, or are you tempted to make a few changes here and there and freshen things up?
No, we'll be putting our best 17 out there. We certainly, you know, respect them. They're, you know, as I said, they've turned over a lot of good teams over the, you know, the last 8 to 10 weeks, and you know, we're going down there to, you know, do a job, and that's from minute one.
And how do you see the, not only how the season's gone, but how it's going to pan out? You've got a few tough games coming up. You've got a Challenge Cup semi-final to come. Things are still rosy in the Warrington camp, I suppose, is a better word to describe it, but you're still up there.
Yeah, we're still up there in the competition ladder, and still alive in the Challenge Cup. So we're not looking too far ahead there. You know, it's about, you know, this weekend against London, and it's about, you know, putting our best performance together and get back to winning ways.
Excellent.
Cheers, pal.